everyone!
It's drannz.
It's Amelie.
It's Courtney. So we decided that, you know, we need to broaden our horizons and, you know,
Invite other people into our circle.
other server friends.
Other.
So,
My only.
I have one other friend.
Bitch, what? I'm not your only one.
Courtney works in higher end serving places, like,
Rich people.
let's dive right in. I can start because this really pissed me off. It was gonna be an earlier night. We closed early, so it was like I was like, you know what? It's gonna be fine. We're gonna have a good ass night. There's not a lot of tables walking in, so like I'm gonna get out of here pretty quick. So the duty for that night is I have to oil 3 sections of tables, like you know, wood oil.
That's a cycle.
So it's like wood oil, and you have to.
Really rubber in there.
Really rubber in.
So it's like, you have to close that section down. Almost ready to like get oiling when I see this table walk in. If you're coming into a restaurant, I'm gonna seat you. The person working is gonna seat you. No, they just started walking in. And the other server who was seating them was like, all right, and just like followed them. And then they walked all the way around every single table in our restaurant, and then they go into the section that is closed.
Yeah.
So the server told them, oh, sorry, I think that side's closed because we have to oil. And he sits down. I see this and I ask M, and I'm like, am I allowed to tell them like that section's closed, like I'm gonna oil? And she's like, yeah. So I go up to this guy.
But we also have perfectly clean tables, like that are booths.
And they're nice
around
in that section.
And it's a lot quieter in that section too. So like I just don't understand why that other booth would have been a problem.
Because that's what we were telling them to say.
He's a dick.
I go up to him, I'm like, hey, and I'm nice. I promise you, I was nice. I was not a dick. I was like, hey, so I'm really sorry, the section's actually closed because we have to oil. And he goes,
Okay.
and I'm like, is it okay if I move you to a different section? Like, obviously, and he's like,
No, it's not okay.
and I'm like, taking it back, like,
Excuse me?
what? I was like, but this section's closed. He goes,
I don't care, and I'm not fucking moving.
and then I like 180. I'm like chucking coasters on the table. I'm like, do you want something to drink then? He's like,
I'm actually gonna wait for my
I'm
whip.
like, what about water? You want some water? He goes, yeah, water would be great. And I'm walking away. He goes, with lemon. Hey, with lemon. I'm like, and yeah, they tipped me $3 on a $37 bill. Don't be a dick to me. Like I'm handling, it drives me insane. It's like, I'm handling your food. Does that
It's
not
amazing.
scare you? Does that not scare you?
It's amazing how rude people will be to the people who handle their food.
You ready?
Am I ready? Okay, I got like a short story, I guess, but this one new server we got, she's amazing. She's so nice and she's a hard worker. Okay, so one thing about working in like a high-end restaurant is that people expect like everything needs to be pristine. Like the food needs to be out exactly like 10 minutes and the servers need to be professional and just like all these things. Like, everything needs to be top notch. Now, she was serving too, but she didn't have any tables at the time because she had just gotten there. She's like, you know what, I'm gonna help you out. And I was like, okay, awesome. I was running around, blah, blah, blah. I was at my station, so how it goes is like it's like a wall, and it's like you're punching in things, and then around the corner, and then is where the line is. And all of a sudden, all I hear is, fuck! And I was like, oh no. And I hear just a bunch of glass break. All I do is I pop my head down there, and there's this margarita flatbread sliding. And then the girl decides to put the other thing that she had in her hand behind her, which was the other lady's food. And she puts it was a mussel pot. She puts it on, but she didn't put it on the thing right, and it just all falls into oh no! And I was like, holy shit! And to make it even better is the patio door where those ladies were sitting was perfect view of where their margarita flatbed was stained up. And then, as that happens, we were so busy, so the girls didn't have time to fully clean up the wall yet. This older man decides to come, because how we do is like, you want to get to the pub, you walk through the pass-through area.
Yeah, they walk through their customers walk through the pass.
Oh, that's weird.
I do not like it
I don't like
at all.
And this gentleman decides to walk through, and I was like, oh, sir, please be careful with the wall, because like it was really tight.
Be careful, there's pizza on the wall. There's pizza.
This gentleman had a bigger belly, and he goes and he starts trying to rub his belly against the wall. I was like, no!
Like, on get past?
Yes, no, because he didn't see the margarita, the tomato sauce.
He was just gonna get past people or something?
He just, I don't know what he was doing, but he was
walking into the wall.
He leads with his belly? Who
Yeah,
does that?
what the fuck?
And I was literally, he missed getting his white shirt covered in tomato sauce by like this much. I was like freaking out. He just like kept looking, and I was like,
Do you not see the pizza on the wall?
I was like,
it's not a decoration. It's pizza.
anyways, the ladies, one of the ladies in the kitchen, not the brightest bulb, she doesn't even make their new margarita flatbread, so they waited for an hour and a half to even get their food. An hour and a half? Because she forgets about it, and then I was busy, and then by the time they actually got their food from when they ordered, it was like an hour and a half.
That's fucked.
But I was like, let's try to breathe, let's try to breathe.
Were they mad?
We ended up getting them, I think, a couple like free little things.
Okay, yeah.
That was so stressful.
What happened with the server? Did she fall?
No, I think it's just because how she had it in her hand. Like she tried carrying 3 things at once. She was holding the mussel in one hand, she had something on here, and then she was carrying the flatbread. And the flatbreads are like with board.
Yeah.
And she dropped one thing, so to try to save the flatbread, she's really went. And like literally, this was the stance, okay? She just goes, and I was like, and then
because I guess like a reflex, so she was
Yeah,
and
she's
just like
trying to
swerve.
save it, yeah.
And I was like,
I love that. I love it.
I had a story of Raptors are in the finals. Whoop whoop. Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah. Apparently, most establishments do not play the sound on games unless it's a home team. So, unfortunately, we were not paying the sound, and I had a table come up to me while I was managing, and they were like, "Hey, can you turn up this? This is what he did." He's like,
Can you turn up the sound a bit more? I can't hear the game.
It's music playing.
I was like, "It's freaking ABBA. Like, what are you talking about?"
Do you think ABBA's playing at the Raptors right now? Do you think ABBA's playing?
I was like, what? Okay. And I was like, oh, unfortunately, we don't play the sound. He's like, oh, who's your owner? And I was like, okay, well, so. He's like,
Big boss man.
yeah, it's like big
Don't
boss man.
fuck around.
Yeah. I was like, what is he gonna be like? I know the guy. Like, and he's like, okay, yeah. Okay, well, maybe you should go talk to your owner, and see if you can put the sound up. I'm like, I mean, I can try and ask for you because I'm placating you right now. So I go to the back, pretend I'm texting, because I'm like, fuck this. I know what the answer is gonna be. I've already asked Big Boss Man this. I was like, unfortunately, we cannot do it. I talked to my owner, and he said that we aren't allowed to do it. It's policy. The guy was like,
Oh, yeah, that seems a little quick. Like you got the message back already.
well, I texted him, like I was talking to him. I didn't call him. He's like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's a little weird. And he's like on his phone. I'm like, why are you fucking like? It's a little weird.
Like,
Who are you?
Are
My
you
dad?
texting
Like,
Big Boss man?
yeah, like
what's-
what? I was like, is he fucking best friends with him? And he's like just trying to play me? Like,
fuck
is this?
with you?
Yeah,
That's
I
what
don't
I think he was going for, but we know, like, no, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. So the friend that was with him is fucking laughing. He's like, this is fucking ridiculous. Yeah. I was like, it's just not gonna happen. Sorry about it, guys. And he's just like,
That's just fucking poor business. That's just fucking not, like, that doesn't make any sense.
and I was like, your fucking hairline doesn't make any sense.
This all happened in one night. I walk up to the bar because like I'm almost done. I'm just doing some duties, and this guy's standing at like behind the bar. I thought he was doing like a takeout or something. And he goes, hey. I'm like, hi. He's like, do you know who Barney Rubble is? And I was like, from the Flintstones?
He's like, it's from The Simpsons, you idiot.
And I was like, I'm pretty sure it's from the Flintstones. I'm like, whatever, I don't want to talk to you. I thought he was gonna say like I looked like him or something, and I'd be like, fuck, I can't deal with you right now. I will cry. I will cry. And then so I walk away, and then I'm grabbing more glassware, and I just see the bartender. She fucking slams like 2 glasses down. She's like, get the fuck out. Get out now. No, get out. I was like, what's happening? And I look at one of our beer taps, and it's pulled the wrong way, bent like this way, and there's like, he tried to pour himself a beer. And he's like, it's a joke, man. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. Get out. Okay, so these 3 women come in. One's like super like loud and like really, really fucked up. You can just tell. One's like, okay, she's just kind of drunk. And then there's one girl, and she's literally like, if she smells liquor, she's gonna puke.
Yeah.
And she's literally like, I don't know. It scared the shit out of me though, because like I kept like grabbing things at the bar. And then like it looked like she's like right there, and she's like, and she kept doing like that. I'm like, oh my god, I'm literally yelling at the bartender. I'm like, she's gonna puke at the bar. Send her home. So the manager cuts them off, and she's like, yeah, like you guys need to pay your bill. And she goes, I'm not paying my bill. She like flicks the bill. And she's like, you need to pay your bill, like you're done, like you overstayed your welcome, like get the fuck out. And then apparently they tried to give her the machine and she threw the machine across the bar. And so they're like, okay, like you need to, like, come on, get up, get out, get out. So then they kicked her out and they locked the door because apparently customers were like, we're scared. Because she was like screaming in the restaurant, like.
Apparently there was a group of men who were like, can you actually like escort us out? Because like we're scared
Yeah,
to
a group
leave,
of men, like.
leave the restaurant. Like we're terrified to do it.
So they locked the doors and she tried to come back and she was kicking our door. Like she tried.
And like she was trying to open it. She's like,
Let me the fucking.
she was trying to actually get in a fight with the manager.
Yeah, she's
Like,
like,
she
I'm gonna fuck, like, let's go, bitch, come out here, you pussy, and this, and she's like, why?
Okay.
Why stay by?
So, I was working with my one girlfriend, and me and her would like sometimes just split the room, like just share the whole room, like we'll just pool our tips in the night, so we'll just help each other out.
Oh, yeah.
So we had this one table come in. He asked for the salmon to be a little raw, blah, blah, blah. Seemed like a little high maintenance. We like did the usual stuff, and he was just a miserable man. Do the bill. His bill was $65, and he goes, punches it in, and he goes, and I was like, okay, like,
Yeah.
like you're happy. 5 cents. I was like, oh.
This table had entrees, various drinks, shots, and racked up a pretty hefty bill. Couldn't really figure out the relationship. It looked like a daughter-father relationship, but then they same-sided.
Ew, and then it was
weird.
a daddy relationship.
And then it was a daddy relationship.
Yeah.
I was getting along with the woman, so I thought maybe I was good. We were making jokes, we were having laughs. Good times, nothing but good times. And then time for the bill, strolls up, cash or a card, and they're like, card, and then I pop it in. It's like 85. So I hand it over to him, and he punches in the tip, and then he taps it. So most people, when you tap a card, you have a $100 limit of what you can tap.
Wait,
so,
the bill was how much? 85?
85.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, and he taps it, and I'm like, so that means it's not good.
No, yeah, you might get $10.
I might get $10, I might get like 8 something. So I get it back, and it's $5 on 85.
So I am back at my golf course place on the patio, and I had a table of all women they all had like an LV bag, they had a Gucci bag, they're all dressed really nicely. They were so sweet, super sweet. I got absolutely rocked, and I have never been so fucking busy in my life. And I've been serving for a while. And I was on the verge of tears because I'm like, I have so many things I have to do right now. I don't even know what I need to do right now. Their bill's $120, and they're like, okay, we're gonna split it 5 ways, but can you put the drinks on a separate bill? So that was like a $20 bill, and the one lady pays, she gives me $3. I'm like, okay, cool. And then so the bill is $107, and they're like, we're all gonna pay $22. And I'm like, okay. And the one lady paid $25 cash, and I was like,
You're like, how does this math work?
I just got like maybe $6.
Okay, so working at where I work is that like the bills are always high, but older people like to tip 10%. But I had this one night like where just everybody was 20%. But I had this one couple that comes in. They're like the best people in the entire world. Like he comes in and he talks about it. He's like, yeah, she's like the majesty, the queen, and they're like a very good looking couple too. Like they're older, but they're just both
Silver
very good looking.
foxes.
Silver fox.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're great looking.
Fox.
Whenever they come in, he normally tips me, and he always like, it's always 30%. But recently she decided to pay. She came in and their bill was $70. She tipped me $60 on a $70 bill, and I was like, did you mean to do that?
She's like, I just love you so much, like you're so awesome.
This family that I served was like my actual best tipper, just because of what they had just gone through literally 2 hours prior. I noticed that the guy has a lot of black stuff all on his hands. So I'm like, okay, maybe he just came from work or something. So I sit them down, and I kind of overheard them talking. They're like, we gotta figure out like where we're gonna stay, like what we're gonna do, like, oh, this is so stressful. And they're like, do you happen to know of any hotels in the area? I was like, no. They're like, yeah, like our house just like burned down.
And they come to our restaurant?
And they're like, we're just trying to figure out the next steps. And I was like, oh, the black stuff is soot. Like, he had all like soot on his hands. So it was a husband and wife and like a teenage son. And I think their son had autism because the way it reminds me a lot of my little brother. So because he was not happy, he was really panicked and like he was in his own zone. So I talked to my manager. I was like, is there any like my house burned down discount that I can give them? Yeah. Honestly, and she's like, buy them a round of drinks. Like, I don't care. Like, just get them around. And I was like, I did a little something for you guys just because like you guys had a rough day. And they gave me $10.38, and I was like, oh.
That's nice. My best tipper. On the day that I got rocked, literally everyone got up and left because it was a tournament. And they're all gone. They all paid, they left. And he was just sitting there. He's like, whenever you have time, like, don't worry about me. You know, you got some shit to do. And I was like, I could kiss you. Like, you're so fucking nice. Thank you. And so I go up to him and he's like, you know what? You did a really good job. And like, we've been here so many times, blah, blah, blah. And it's always like this. Like, and it's not, he's like, why are you by yourself? Where's the other person? I was like, it's not their fault. Like, I don't know, man. And he gave me, their bill was $180, and I think he gave me $50 or something like that.
Oh, that's very sweet.
I was like, he's like, you did a great job. Like, don't worry about it. Everyone ate, everyone got a drink. They're fine. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, here's safe to say, listen.
What did you say?
And remember,
Tip your motherfucking servers, bitch.
and remember,
Tip your motherfucking servers, bitch.